What are some of the things that builder fraternity can do to promote mass housing?
It is not the builder fraternity which can really promote the mass housing.
Okay.
It is the state government's vision has to be there. All over the world, there is no FSI cap. Means, like in Mumbai, 1.33 is the FSI cap.
Okay.
When we see New York and other top cities, they have got 10 FSI, 15 FSI. Ultimately, we have to identify two aspects: that what is our requirement, how many number of population are as on date, how many within another 30 years down the line, what is the population which is going to come and how their growth will be there. So, are we ready to cater to those housing? No, we haven't studied that thing. Still, so we are not clearing our backlog.
Yeah.
So the way forward is not being taken care of.
Okay.
Projects like Dharavi and other slums and all redevelopment projects have got delayed from last so many years.
True.
Can we create a big chunk like Dharavi, where a 4 FSI is being given? But can the government think that the government should create an FSI of 10 and make an income from that 10 FSI, sell the FSI by allotting all the members, whatever area is there, 300 square feet, 269, whatever, 400, whatever their demands are. But with the increase of FSI of 10, sell that FSI in the open market and create more than 2 lakhs to 3 lakhs crore rupees from only Dharavi project. So with 3 lakhs crore, you can complete the total infrastructure of Mumbai. But that vision and that thing has to be taken care of.
There is nothing like the builder fraternity. It's not a...
We are a part and parcel. We can do from our own side, limited things are there.
Okay.
We cannot increase the FSI. Ultimately, without FSI, this is the product which you can't import it.
Okay.
If there is a scarcity of grains, you can import it. Either the raw material, sand is not there. Now I have learned that sand is also coming from Pakistan also.
Oh.
So these are the things which you can import: steel, cement, anything.
Okay.
But you can't import the land.
Yeah.
And it is going to shrink. Again, open spaces comes, RG and all other aspects. So it is advisable to go higher and create more open spaces, and where big chunks are there with the government, they can really create a larger open areas, but by allowing tall buildings.
Yeah.
So this is the way I foresee. If these things are implemented, you will see a large open grounds also, government offices and all these things which have not been taken care of, like old Mantralaya has been there, still expansion for High Court and City Civil Court are there. But again, in a project like Dharavi,
yeah,
you can keep so many areas for this government and semi-government institute of the public usage, because again that is the central location.
Yeah.
People from central line, people from western line, people from South Mumbai line can really see that state becoming a real hub.
Okay.
But this master planning has to be done by the state government. There is a correction expected of 5 to 7% or 10% maximum.
Okay.
Because the prices has increased a lot. And that was not a practical correction, it was the prices which have gone beyond a certain limit during a short span. That will have a reasonable base limit. And now I see that the prices have come to a reasonable stand. And important aspect is that no new constructions are getting approved as on date.
Okay.
From the last 2-3 months, no approvals, and another 2-3 months I don't see more projects will come.
Okay.
So a big gap of another 6 months will be created where no more new housing will come in the market.
Okay.
And due to non-availability of cement, steel, sand again,
okay,
important ingredient, all infrastructure projects and real estate projects have got delayed.
Okay.
So in practicality, the number of housing which was to be there, ready by 2011 and 2012 end, those number of houses won't be there.
Okay.
So again a big gap will be there. So no chance of price falling.